Sitting at the table where we used to talk. Now the kitchen floor is a mile-long walk. I watch the glass dancing in a single beam of light. The only thing moving in the middle of the night. I try to say your name just to hear a human sound, but the walls just soak it up before it hits the ground. It's a weight on my chest, it's a blur in my eyes, the ghost of your hello and the sting of goodbyes. I'm pulling for air but the room is too still, and I'm losing the fight and I'm losing the will, and I'm drowning in the silence. 6 feet deep in a house full of secrets that I couldn't keep. The quiet is a tidal wave, a cold dark blue, washing away every memory of you. No anchors to hold, no stars left to guide, just the roar of the night is rising inside. Hey, I'm drowning in the silence. I left the TV on just to fill up the space, but the static is a mask for your absent face. The clock on the mantle is a hammer on a nail, driving on the point that we had to fail. I'm reaching for the surface, but the surface is gone in a midnight that's never gonna lead to a dawn. Can you hear the quiet? It's screaming my name. It's burning like ice, it's a frozen up flame. I'm sinking, I'm drifting, I'm falling away in the gaps of the things that we didn't say. 'Cause I'm drowning in the silence, 6 feet deep in a house full of secrets that I couldn't keep. Quiet is a tidal wave, a cold dark blue, washing away every memory of you. No anchors to hold, no stars left to guide, just the roar of the night is rising inside. Yeah, I'm drowning in the silence. Hold your breath, count to 10. It's quiet again, just the silence. I finally found the box in the back of the hall, hidden under boxes that were stacked up too tall. It's been a long winter and a longer spring since I've even thought about this us thing. I pulled back the flap and I held my breath, looking at a life that's been bored to death. The colors are bright, but the glass is all gray, like a heavy fog rolled in and decided to stay. Now there's just dust on our photos tonight, covering the smiles in the morning light. I can't see your eyes through the layers of time, just the fine gray silt of a love past its prime. I should wipe it away, I should make it shine, but I'm scared to touch what's no longer mine. Yeah, it's just us on our photos. Our photos. one from the beach where the wind was so cold. We looked so young and we looked so bold. Now there's a thumbprint etched in the grime, a physical mark of a mountain climb. It's funny how the world just keeps on spinning while these frozen moments are slowly thinning. A little bit of soot, a little bit of skin, a tiny debris of the life we were in. It's a mountain of words in a canyon of never, settling down on a promise of forever. Now there's just dust on our photos tonight, covering the smiles in the morning light. I can't see your eyes through the layers of time, just the fine gray silt of a love past its prime. I should wipe it away, I should make it shine, but I'm scared to touch what's no longer mine. Yeah, it's just us on a photo. The hearth is a hollow, silver and black, a monument built to a love that's not back. I'm staring at wood that's forgotten the spark, in a room that surrendered its light to the dark. I used to be warm when I'm standing by you, now I'm just shivering looking for blue. It's a flicker of orange, a ghost of the heat, the sound of a rhythm that's missing a beat. I'm blowing on shadows, I'm chasing the glow, but the winter is winning and the ceiling is low. And it's a dying ember in a cold gray ash, the silence that follows a beautiful crash. I'm sifting through soot for a sign of the gold, but everything's brittle and everything's cold. No smoke in the chimney, no light in the hall, just a dying ember in a grayscale fall. Yeah, I'm just cold ash. Yeah, I'm just cold ash. I remember the roar when the cedar was high. We were lightning and thunder, we were stars in the sky. Now I'm touching the floor and my fingers are stained by the ghost of the fire and the salt of the rain. You're 1,000 miles gone with the brand new flame, while I'm choking on dust when I whisper your name. Don't touch the remains, they'll crumble to air. Don't look for the always that used to be there. It's weightless and hollow, it's finished and done. A funeral pyre for a setting out sun. Sweep up the memories, throw out the tray. The fire is over and I'm just the gray, 'cause it's a dying ember in a cold gray ash, the silence that follows a beautiful crash. I'm sifting through soot for a sign of the gold, but everything's brittle and everything's cold. No smoke in the chimney, no light in the hall, just a dying ember in a grayscale fall. Yeah, I'm just cold ash. No more heat, no more light, just the dust of the night. Cold ash, cold, cold ash. The floorboards are cold and the ceiling is high. I'm listening to the way that the shadows all sigh. I used to hear keys and the drop of a coat, and a melody hummed from the back of your throat. Now the air is a vacuum, a hollowed out space, where I'm looking for sounds that I can't quite replace. It's a rattle in the vent, it's a click in the door, the ghost of a footstep on the hardwood floor. I'm turning my head, I'm straining my ear for a honey I'm home that I'll never quite hear. And this just echoes down the hallway tonight, bouncing off the walls in the flicker of light. I remember when and where did we go, in the frequency that only the lonely can know. I'm shouting at the dark, I'm screaming at the wall, but I'm just an echo in an empty up hall. Yeah, echoes down the hallway. I walked past the kitchen and I thought I heard glass, the ghost of a dinner, and I let it all pass. I went to the bedroom and I heard a soft laugh, but it was just the wind or a memory's half. I'm a resident of a museum of sound, where the always is buried and the never is found. Is it you? Is it me? Is it just the way that the air has to be? If I stay very quiet, if I stay very still, will the house start to talk against its own will? Or am I just hearing the crack in my chest, a heart that's forgotten it's allowed to rest? 'Cause it's just echoes down the hallway tonight, bouncing off the walls in the flicker of light. Oh, remember when and where did we go, in a frequency that only the lonely can know. I'm shouting at the dark, I'm screaming at the wall, but I'm just an echo in an empty up hall. Yeah, echoes down the hallway, echoes down the hallway, echoes down the hallway. Always just a sound in the ground, just a sound in the ground. Moonlight creeping down the hall, shadows stretching on the wall. I hear you laugh in empty rooms, where every silent corner blooms. A coffee cup, a single chair, but only cold and hollow air. I'm living in the echoes of your ghost, loving what I miss the most. A memory that won't let go, fire burning under snow. You're a whisper, you're a spark, dancing through this lonely dark. I found your ring inside a drawer, like a message washed ashore. It's a weight I cannot bear, a ghost of us that's still right there. reaching for your vanished face. Don't leave me in the quiet, don't leave me in the cold. Every promise that we whispered is a story left untold. I'm living in the echoes of your ghost, loving what I miss the most. A memory that won't let go. Oh, a fire burning under snow. You're a whisper, you're a spark, dancing through this lonely dark. 2 a.m. and the moon is a blade, cutting through the plans we made. I'm rolling over to the hollow side, where all the secrets used to hide. The fabric's flat, the cotton's white, just a desert in the middle of the night. I'm reaching out for a ghost of a hand, sinking deep into the sinking sand. There's a dent in the pillow where you used to lay, like a fossil of a life that's washed away. In this empty bed, on these cold sheets, where the silence and the heartbreak meets, I'm freezing in the space you left behind, losing every battle in my mind. No more tangled limbs, no more steady beat, just an empty bed in the cold sheets. I try to stay on the edge of the mattress, like a sailor in a storm, in a state of duress. The scent of your skin is a fading trace. I'm staring at the ceiling, memorizing space. Every fiber is a shiver, every thread is a thorn, wishing I could sleep until the light of the morn. Wrap the blankets tight, try to fake the glow, but the temperature is dropping and the heart is slow. It's a kingdom of linen, a palace of dust, a graveyard for the shadow of our trust. In this empty bed, on these cold sheets, where the silence and the heartbreak meets, I'm freezing in the space you left behind, losing every battle in my mind. No more tangled limbs, no more steady beat, just an empty bed and the cold sheets. So much room, too much room for what? Shivering cold sheets, just me. Cold sheets. It's just empty frames on the walls. The sun hits the plaster where your face used to be. Now it's just a square of a different degree, of a beige and a gray and a shadow of white, a ghost of the morning, a thief in the night. I took down the glass and I took down the wood, trying to erase you the best that I could. But the dust has a memory, the nails have a sting, and I'm left with the weight of an invisible thing. I'm walking the perimeter, I'm checking the scars of a house that's forgotten the light of the stars. And it's just empty frames on the walls of my heart, the outlines of us falling slowly apart. I'm staring at rectangles, hollow and cold, in a gallery full of the stories we told. The pictures are gone, but the absence is loud, like a lightning bolt trapped in a permanent cloud. Yeah, it's just empty frames on the walls. Try to hang something new in the space, but the colors don't fit and the lines are out of place. It's like trying to cover a wound with a smile, or trying to walk for 100th mile, when the road is a canyon and the bridge is a lie, and the only thing left is a never-end why. Hammer it in, tear it all down. I'm the king of a quiet and hollowed out town. If I fill up the gaps with the things I don't mean, will I finally feel like a person who's clean? Or am I just framing the nothingness now, looking for who and for when and for how? 'Cause it's just empty frames on the walls of my heart, the outlines of us falling slowly apart. I'm staring at rectangles, hollow and cold, in a gallery full of the stories we told. The pictures are gone, but the absence is loud, like a lightning bolt trapped in a permanent cloud. Yeah, it's just empty frames on the wall. Faded pain, looking at the space where I used to see your face, just a frame. I try to wash your name out of my mind, but it's written deeper every time. Every road I take just leads to you. No matter what I try to do, your laugh still lingers in the air, like a ghost that's always there. I close my eyes to make it stop, but missing you just won't try. I told myself I'd be okay, but my heart don't listen anyway. My heart's still on you. I can't move on, even though I know you're gone. Every beat still says your name, like nothing's ever gonna change. I try to love somebody new, but it just don't feel like you. I'm stuck in everything we knew, 'cause my heart's still on you. I see your face in every crowd, hear your voice when it's too loud. Every song just brings you back, every moment fades to black. I kept the things you left behind, like they could rewind time, but all they do is make me stay in a love that slipped away. I thought that I could let you go, but losing you just hurts too slow. My heart's still on you. I can't move on, even though I know you're gone. Every beat still says your name, like nothing's ever gonna change. I try to love somebody new, but it just don't feel like you. I'm stuck in everything we knew, 'cause my heart's still on you. Maybe one day I'll be free from the chains you left on me, but tonight I'm falling through every memory of you. I keep holding on, even though you're gone. My heart's still on you. It won't let go, even when I'm on my own. Every tear I try to hide still falls for you every night. I try to say I'm doing fine, but I'm just breaking over time. Still lost in everything we knew, 'cause my heart's still on you. Yeah, my heart's still on you, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. We used to burn like a summer flame. Now I don't even know your name. You're standing close but miles away. Nothing left of yesterday. Your touch don't feel like it did before. It's just silence behind the door. We built a home out of something real. Now I don't know what to feel. When did the fire fade to gray? When did we start to drift away? Our love turned cold like winter rain, falling down but full of pain. Every word just froze in time. Every forever turned to goodbye. I'm holding on but losing you. There's nothing left for us to prove. We used to shine like hearts of gold. Now all we are is love turned cold. Oh, oh, yeah. We stop talking, we just pretend, like strangers wearing a broken end. Your eyes don't look at me the same. It's like I'm the one to blame. I hear your voice but feel no sound, like something's lost and can't be found. We're just two souls fading slow in a love we used to know. We try to fix what we let fall, but we don't feel it anymore. Our love turned cold like bitter rain, falling down but full of pain. Every word just froze in time. Every forever turned to goodbye. I'm holding on but losing you. There's nothing left for us to prove. We used to shine like hearts of gold. Now all we are is love turned cold. Maybe we stayed a little too long, trying to fix what's already gone. Maybe some fires aren't meant to last, just memories burning in the past. Now we're just echoes in the dark, two broken halves of one lost heart. Our love turned cold, I feel it now. No more forever, no more somehow. Every promise slipped away, fading more with every day. I'm letting go of what we knew, even if it breaks me too. We were a story once untold. Now all we are is love turned cold. Yeah. things we couldn't hold. I still hear your voice in the quiet of my room, like a fading echo underneath the moon. Your shadows in the places we used to go. Now it's just memories I don't know. Pictures on my phone I can't delete. Every smile just cuts too deep. You said forever like it would last, but forever ended way too fast. I didn't even get to say goodbye. Didn't see the end behind your eyes. You left too fast, like a falling star. 1 second close, now you're too far. I'm stuck in the moment you walked away. With all the words I couldn't say, you left my heart in pieces of glass. I'm still here, living in the past, trying to breathe through all this pain, but nothing feels the same, 'cause you left too fast.
Your hoodie's still hanging by my door, like you might come back like before. I keep pretending this is just a dream, but waking up is the hardest thing. Every street still says your name, every song just feels the same. I reach for you in empty space, but all I find is you missing place.
I didn't know that night was the last, and didn't think our time would pass. You left too fast, like a falling star. 1 second close, now you're too far. I'm stuck in the moment you walked away. With all the words I couldn't say, you light my heart in pieces of glass. I'm still here, living in the past, trying to breathe through all this pain, but nothing feels the same, 'cause you left too fast. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you longer than I did now. Tell you all the things I hid inside before you disappeared from my life.
Now I'm talking to the silence you left behind, hoping somehow you're still mine.
You left too fast. I didn't understand how something real could slip right through my hands. I'm holding on to what we had, even if it drives me mad. You left my heart in pieces of glass, and every second feels like the last. Trying to heal, but it never lasts, 'cause you left too fast.